students, welcome back to Ask Solution. Most of the people ask me the same question, and the problem that I face a lot is my C drive getting full without no reason. As you can see here, my C drive of 200 GB is almost full without any reason. I have not installed many softwares. As we search here as programs, add a remove program, you can see the program that I have installed on my C drives are, if I sort them by size, as you can see, I have not installed any large application which can basically occupy a GBs of data, but still my C drive is full. So the main reason of C drive getting full is that there are some application that create log files. So here in this lecture, I will go through the steps how we can free up the space in local disk C without any expansion. One of the main problem that I have faced of getting my C drive full in Windows 10 is that there are some applications that create log or backup file. Although these applications, as you can see, these applications are 761 MB or 720 MB. They are not as large as other files are after installing or expanding, but their log files or backup files are as much large as it can be. I am using my laptop for most of the video recording or screen recording. So Cyberlink UCAN and as well as Wondershare Filmora that I use for editing purposes create lot of backup and temporary files. So that was the main reason that I identified the lectures and the files are not stored on C drive, but still the backup files are there, which on the search never shows up. So the main thing, how we can identify where they are located, how we can get it. Most of the files of Filmora and Cybernet UCAM are located here, but as you can see, there is no output file. I have moved all of the output files. Similarly, in UCAM file, as you can see, there is a single file that is of some MBs, but other than that there are no such files that are keeping up that much space. So how we can check which of the actual file, that which of the software is creating the backup file and storing it on the C drive? So first of all, we will go to the Google Chrome, and in the Google Chrome you will search for tree size. Open the first link. I will put up the link of the website in the description. So first of all, we have to download the software which is known as Tree Size. As Windows built-in utility software or file explorer are not enough to identify which of the software or files are keeping that amount of memory. So Tree Size is one of the best software that is used to locate. So first of all, we will click on the free download button, and on the free download button there are multiple options. We will go with the free download button. So after this, the second page appear where the version will be appear. We'll click on download. So we'll click continue with tree size free. After that, the download will start here. So once the download is start, we'll install it. Double click OK. I accept the agreement. Click next. Click launch the tree size free now. So this menu appears on the screen will appear after installing and launching the tree size. As you can see, it start calculating the size of the drive. It calculating the size of the file that are occupying or carrying up the space on the C drive. As you can see, my users folder occupied 120 GB of data, and the Windows files are only of 21 GB, and program files only 8.5 GB. So I'm getting the idea which of the folder is occupying the most space. So I will expand this user data, and in user data, as you can see, all of the public default and other files are carrying around 1 GB of the data, and most of the data is in this by default user folder. I will expand this folder, and here as you can see, all of the folders that are subfolders are enlisted, or the space that they occupied is mentioned. And here I can see that my app data is 103 GB of the data. So app data is the actual folder where all of the application on our laptop store their backup or log files. So, and the documents and the download folders are 15 and the 500 MBs. So almost 16 GBs are occupied by the documents and the download. So it means they are not of my concern. You will go through the respective folders based on your requirement. So I will go to the app data. These are the subfolder. As I can see, my local folder is carrying 103.1 GB of the data. I will expand this local folder, and in local folder, as you can see, all of the apps storing their backup or log data Cyberlink UCAM is occupying 97 GBs of the data. So it is the main reason, this software is the main reason why my C drive is getting occupied again and again. So what I will do, I will click on the Cybernet UCAM link. You would see a Cyberlink product UCAM has occupied 97 GBs of data. I will expand this folder again and you would see download and effects have several MBs. I will go to the log folder. It occupied 97 GBs of the data. And log files are not necessary file, they are unnecessary file. Once you are good to go, you have all the videos. Log file are not of the importance. In Cyberlink UCAM, log file are actually the backup files. So I will go to this particular folder and here are all of the files that are occupying the space. I will go to these files and I will select all of the files that are there. I will select all of the log files and click shift delete. So as we know, they are the backup file or the log file. I would click yes and you would see okay, all files are gone. Now I would close the folder and you would see okay, app data is consist of 6.8 GB. Again, if you are thinking okay, deleting log file basically delete any kind of data, that is wrong. Deleting log data will not affect any of the other file in any of the drive of your computer, nor any application, nor any document or video file. Okay, they are just backup and the log file. Deleting these files would not affect any of the application. So I would close this application, I would refresh and click on the file explorer, this PC. As you can see now 111 GB of the data is free and none of the file is affected. All the function of the windows are as usual because we have not deleted any window file, we have deleted only the log files. So as you can see before deleting log file only 31 GB or 32 GB of the memory was free. Now 111 GB out of 200 GB, almost half of the drive is free without affecting any of the software. So in the future, if you want to do the same, you know the application which is creating a lot of log file, so you would go to that particular app data folder and you would delete log files of that particular application. You do not need any kind of software like tree sizer. It is just used to identify which of the file is creating. So now next time if your C is full without any reason in Windows 10 or Windows 7 or Windows 11, you can follow these steps or you can go to the app data and remove the log files of Cybernet, UCAM or any of the file that you are using for video editing, video creation or any of the development tool. So that's all from my side, my audience. And in case if you like this video and you find video helpful, please do subscribe. So that's all from my side. Take care.